Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, me and Logan from Your Random Adventurer are going to be doing a Universal Studios ride ranking. And we're going to do this based on a bracket system that Logan has put together for us. So we can't wait to share this video with y'all. And make sure you subscribe to the both of us, comment, like, let us know if you agree with our bracket. As soon as you record, because I already did it for my video earlier this morning. So I'll let you do your thing and introduce yourself like I did for yours.
Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Logan from Your Random Adventurer, and I am very excited to be collabing with Cassie from Beauty Blogger to rank every ride at Universal Studios Florida. Definitely
Perfect.
one of my favorite theme parks in the world.
Yeah, I'm with you. Nostalgia, the music, everything. That entrance to Universal Studios, like I've made about 100 videos about it, I think. Literally, just the music going through there is incredible. So this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this first one is probably the easiest ranking I've ever done.
Oh, absolutely. When you put Fast and Furious next to The Mummy, which we already know which one's my number one here, but I mean, Fast and Furious is my least favorite ride of all time. I hope everyone
Burn it.
agrees. Burn it, bomb it,
Let's burn it.
get rid of it. Someone, please take it away. Did you ever get to ride Earthquake? Or whatever it was called? I think it was called Earthquake.
I'm not sure Earthquake, but I think I did ride Disaster.
Disaster, that's what it is. I used to call it Earthquake.
Well, yeah, it was Earthquake, and then I don't know when it closed, and then it was Disaster, and then Disaster closed in 2016.
Oh my gosh. Why did I always think they were the same ride? I think I've ridden both.
They kind of are.
Okay.
In that they pretty much are the same ride.
Yeah, that was a banger. I don't know why they got rid of that one and put this here. Every single person I talked to was like, hate this ride so much.
And it also got rid of that awesome Beetlejuice show.
Yes.
The Graveyard Review.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's an atrocity.
Literally rest in peace to all the things we just mentioned. Because, I mean, I'm hoping they'll close this soon. It's definitely rumored.
Yeah. I mean, Rip Ride Rockit, and then probably Fast and Furious.
Uh-huh. I totally agree.
All right, this next one, I put Trolls Troller Coaster, but you could really just count it as Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I remember it as, is Woody Woodpecker. I don't remember it being... I haven't ridden Troller Coaster, of course, yet. But
it's the same ride, just different color.
Different color, and you won't have the Woody Woodpecker in the background laughing as you're going down, I guess. Yes, I was gonna do it, but I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to what I think to be the first real Universal experience, Escape from Gringotts.
Yeah, Escape from Gringotts is amazing. It really is one of those rides that, I don't know, you get the full experience. This is one 3D ride that like also doesn't make me horribly sick at all, really. And it's very thrilling.
I agree.
Very, very thrilling.
The first drop is awesome.
It is, and I love Bellatrix, how she's the one that's put you there. It's very, I just love it. I love Harry Potter, so.
Yeah, and, it's really the first ride that, it was my first roller coaster at Universal. So, props to Gringotts for getting me on everything else.
Yes, absolutely. That's a good starter, honestly, I have to say.
Yeah.
All right, I went ahead and chose Gringotts.
All right, this next one is like fighting fire with fire.
I totally agree. I saw this and I was like, oh my god.
Listen, it's...
This is...
I love this. I love The Simpsons. I am a big... I don't know, how do you feel about The Simpsons, the show?
Yeah, great show. Cute show, funny. But...
Might I even say hilarious?
Yeah, I would go there.
Depending.
Yeah. for sure. And I love the Simpsons land and the vibe of it. But yeah, the
Then you got Rip Ride Rocket.
Rip Ride Rocket's great.
You know how I feel about Rip Ride Rocket.
I do too. Yeah, all of my videos that have gone viral are the ones that have, like the shorts that have gotten over, 1,000 or so views viral, in my opinion, have been the ones that are absolutely just like ragging Rip Ride Rocket. Because I think everyone can agree. Horrible.
So I've made 2 videos so far ragging on Rip Ride Rocket. One short, one long video. And that intro is still my favorite thing I've ever done.
We'll have to post it.
This day for Rip Ride Rocket fans. All 2 of them.
What the f***?
Dislike Rip Ride Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, the music is great. Whenever I'm on there, I do the secret code and I put in Crocodile Rock.
Right.
We were just talking about this before we recorded, how I'm such a big Elton John fan.
Yes.
But yeah, Crocodile Rock is my go-to. And yes, it's a fun coaster. But like, God, this is like choosing between my 2 least favorite kids.
Yes. Yeah. Like, how do you pick when you hate them both? I will say though, like I think this experience that Rip Ride Rocket tried to offer is incredible. I mean, very cool. I still, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to choose it over The Simpsons. That's just me. Simply because I loved Back to the Future. And when it was replaced with this, that really broke my heart. So I'm holding a grudge a little bit, I think. And also The Simpsons makes me want to vomit.
That is true. If we're going in terms of quality of the ride, like, The Simpsons needs some upkeep.
Yes.
And they're roughly the same age.
Which is crazy.
I think they were both around. Wait, no, is that?
Let me look it up.
Is that right?
I'm gonna look it up.
I think Simpsons was 2008 and Rip Ride Rocket was 2009.
That's probably right. Let's see. Opening date. Yep, 2009 for Rip Ride Rocket. Simpsons opening date. No, the ride, not the TV show. It's like 1987. I'm like, what? 2008. Yeah.
Okay, so my facts are
very
why
accurate.
Do I remember all this?
I don't know. I love that for you though.
Jeez.
Honestly, that's a great thing.
But yeah, so they're roughly the same age, and one is obviously has a lot more wear and tear than the other.
Yeah.
Rip Ride Rocket, while it is, sorry, my dog's biting my microphone.
That's okay.
Okay.
Gotta love a dog. Got to.
Yeah, a puppy too.
Yeah.
Even better.
The best.
And yeah, when you're editing this, you'll see her.
Can't wait.
So, in terms of quality of ride, I'm definitely gonna have to give this to Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah.
They both aren't good. They're both. I hate them both, but
I also, yes, I agree.
so it's a roller coaster. So
Yeah.
that's definitely a perk.
Absolutely. I'm glad you agree with me here.
Okay. The Mummy and Gringotts, this one is easy for me just because of the thrill and my love for Brendan Fraser. This is going to have to be The Mummy for me.
Yeah, I think it's Mummy for me too. I mean, I'm the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I'm going to put Mummy over Gringotts always. Just same reasons as you. Overall experience is great. I love... There's more of a thrill there. So I'm definitely going with The Mummy.
And then this next one's easy.
Yeah, this is the easiest thing in the world. If you're asking me The Mummy over Rip Ride Rocket, I mean, seriously, I'm choosing The Mummy all day, every day. That's it.
Of course.
That was an easy, I feel like the left side, that was an easy side, We didn't really have to battle too much on that one because we had Fast and Furious, Simpsons. I mean, it's like you said, all your children that you hate, putting them against each other.
This next one's also easy for me. Okay, can you stop biting my microphone, please?
What kind of puppy is it?
It's a mini schnauzer.
How cute. I love that so much. All right, I'm gonna, okay, so we got Terminator, or not Terminator, oh my god, I do miss that show though. Transformers.
T2 3D was so good.
Yes, I totally agree. I call it a show. It really was like a little ride. That was great.
Yeah, the theater moved, right?
Yeah, it did. It was kind of like Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, it was always one of my favorites. I love
Yeah.
Arnold and all his work.
We've been talking about nostalgia, so I think that's why I said Terminator, because I was just thinking about it. I mean, speaking of nostalgia on this, E.T. versus Transformers, I mean,
I may have to give it to E.T.
I have to give it to E.T. too. I like Spider-Man more than Transformers, just because, like you said,
Transformers is just a lot of screaming names and looking around.
yeah, you're constantly confused. The storyline's a little hard to follow. E.T.'s classic ride, one of my favorites, and it just got a nose job. You know, it just got repainted. We got new signs over there, so absolutely love that. E.T. all the way.
E.T.'s the new bathrooms too.
Yes,
Most importantly, new bathrooms.
absolutely.
Well,
And
bathrooms
yeah.
that were repainted, and
Right.
they look phenomenal.
Yeah, and I think that's what I meant by like the nose job. You know, you didn't have you don't
Yeah,
have the
and the
fences
new
up
sign.
anymore.
Yeah, you said the new sign.
That kind of helped to me,
The new
like for that
sign looks
area.
great.
It looks wonderful. I'm so excited about it. I
I
love that
can't
they
wait
like
to go
revamped it.
there. I'll just go there and I'll just fall to my knees and cheer.
Yes,
I'll be
like
so
bow
happy.
bow down to the sign.
I mean, honestly, it looks so great. Maybe I will.
Yeah, I think you should. Get someone to take a video of you doing that. And we can maybe post it somewhere.
It's like I feel like there's definitely a meme of something like that where
There definitely is.
I'll look it up. I'll research it tonight, and then I'll probably do one for the new ET bathrooms.
It's perfect. I actually saw someone doing that in front of a Buc-ee's. As we were discussing Buc-ee's earlier, they were bowing down to the Buc-ee outside of Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is such a. It's so interesting when you're there in 4 a.m. and there's more people there than there should be.
Yeah, concerning. Everyone's like a zombie at that point too. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I keep getting us off track here talking about Buc-ee's.
No, it's fine. I'm right with you there.
So we talked about Jimmy Fallon. You know how this is like a classic for you because your grandma loves it.
Right.
And then of course Minion Mayhem. Putting these two next to each other, I feel like I've ranked Jimmy Fallon lower than Minion Mayhem, but I kind of regret that now because the more I think about it, I don't really love Minion Mayhem at all. Really, I would
Jimmy?
probably choose Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, for me, Jimmy Fallon is like one of the best simulators they have. Not in terms of quality, but in terms of just like the all the effects and stuff. It's definitely one of the best, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Jimmy Fallon here, and I regret my past of choosing Despicable Me over Jimmy Fallon because the more I've thought about it, I'm like, yeah,
Also, Jimmy Fallon, I just think he's pretty cool. I think he's a cool
yeah,
guy.
he's great. I like he's funny. It's easy to like him, I think.
How convenient. Our next two are two shooter attractions.
And this was randomized, which was even funnier that they put them next
It
to
was.
each other. I think
Yeah.
that's great.
Here. Let me
Listen,
let me cook. No,
I'm ready.
I think Villain Con is very fun. I think it's cute, and I think that the Eliminator X is. I think it's all great. But in terms of quality, I'm gonna have to give it to Men in Black Alien Attack, and that's for a bunch of reasons. One, it's the animatronics. Also, the competitiveness just makes it just puts it over. It's just so much fun.
I agree. Again, I'm gonna go back to I'm holding a grudge. You replace Shrek 4D with this.
Well,
I was big on the Shrek. I was big on it.
yeah. I also do love Shrek. Shrek is definitely one of my favorite rides I've ever, or it's not even a ride, just one of my favorite attractions that I've ever had the privilege to go on.
Yeah.
And that's for, just, I love Shrek. And I'm going to meet him. I have a photo with Shrek. I'll send this to you if you could put it in.
I would love to.
Okay.
You know I got my Shrek ears. You know I love Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek ears and your Starbucks. That's living the dream.
Living the dream. And I have to also agree with you with Men in Black. I mean, that shooter style, and it's been there so long, and it's still running so great. Of course, it's a little rough here and there, but everything works. I don't think I haven't never gotten on it where a time where it's broken down, something wasn't working, and it moves fast. The line is never horrible because you're constantly moving.
And the spinning is so much fun.
Yeah. Such a great addition. I totally agree. Men in Black, Alien Attack, all the way.
I love that name, Men in Black,
me
Alien
too.
Attack.
Me too.
This
I love
next
a
one's
rhyme.
also easy for me.
Yeah, I'm curious. Are you gonna take E.T. over Jimmy Fallon? Because I am.
I'm taking E.T. all the way.
Yeah. E.T. is fantastic.
It's probably my favorite dark ride of all time.
Yeah, I mean, if they get rid of this, which I don't think they will, because I know all this stuff with Steven Spielberg.
I will cry.
I will protest. I mean, and by protest, I'll just cry.
They legally, not legally, but they can't get rid of it until they either never get rid of it or they just get rid of it when he unfortunately passes.
Yeah. But I still don't know if they will, because everyone loves it. It's a classic.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm thinking about is like 30 years from now.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about a time where E.T. and the Mummy aren't a thing in Universal.
Yeah, I can't think about that. I will start crying. Let's just think in the present. We love E.T. We love you, E.T. It's the best. But now we've got E.T. pitted against Men in Black, which I think I'm still gonna take E.T.
I think I'm also going to take E.T. Simply just everything we just said, just reiterated. E.T. is just amazing.
Yeah. Easy.
All right, yeah. So the Mummy's like you were saying, Islands of Adventure is definitely a lot more difficult than Studios.
Now, if we were to take like Islands of Adventure rides versus Universal Studios rides in the future, that would be very difficult, I think, because you have like a different attachment to each ride. It's much more difficult, when you put both parks against each other.
Also, that would take forever.
Yeah, that would take years.
And we'd end up with our top three. At some point, it would be either Hagrid's versus Mummy, Hagrid's versus Velocicoaster, or Velocicoaster versus Mummy, or
Yep.
whatever. All of them those would be our top three.
It definitely would. There's no denying that. That's 100% very true. Well, that was very, very fun. I enjoyed getting to do both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. I'm glad we did both too.
Yeah, it's definitely, you get a sense of perspective onto which park has, I think Islands of Adventure is so difficult because all the rides are just so great.
Yeah. Universal, you definitely run into like, it's more, it's more kiddie stuff over there, so it's easier to, put those to the side. Versus Islands of Adventure, you definitely have a lot more to choose from. Both great parks though, just
100%.
definitely very different.
Right.
Very, very different.
Thanks for having me on this very
Fun roller coaster.
this very fun experience. It's definitely going to be the start of probably more collabs in the future. So
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having this wonderful idea to do this, because when you first said it, I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And I was like, how are we going to make it happen? But I think this definitely worked. This worked very well.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video today. Make sure to go subscribe to Logan at Your Random Adventurer. Information below.